Okay, so to be continued.
To be continued. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Now,
Okay, so we start, yeah?
yeah.
Hi, dear Jean-Pierre.
Hi.
So we're doing a video from different places. Like I am from Armenia doing this video, and you're from Sweden, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. So um, it's uh, it's been a while that we already know each other, and uh, there were like some time we were communicating, and I was like telling some like the principles of the food diet and everything. And I want you to share your experience, like so far uh, with the diabetes, because like there were like some problems you found out about yourself, and then after some time, like we started to do diet that we did. So I would like to you to tell like basically how it happened, like what's there, like to share with people, because as I told you, it's very good thing to share your good experience with people. It's very encouraging because maybe some people they are quite suspicious that the diet can help with some issues, but because they don't have somebody with experience or somebody who can follow or some good example, so that's why here we are.
Absolutely. Sure. So if we start from the beginning, I mean, it was this year, 2024, in May, somewhere around beginning of May, when I just randomly took a test for my blood sugar, and it shows that I had it's sort of different kind of numbers from different kind of countries, but in here in Sweden we have used mml. So in this case, when I take this test in May 2024, I had 20, which is super high. A normal person would be.
And also excuse me, like what make you to make the test,
Yeah,
like
I'm coming to that point.
regular check or something else?
Yeah, I did the test like just for for fun because I never thought I had it. But I know there has been some in my family that has it, so I just took it for fun because I never thought it was applied to me because I train 3 times a week, do a lot of heavy training. So I just did the test for fun, and also that day I felt I did it a lot. So more fun, both fun and just to check myself, to be frank.
Yeah.
So that day, when I took the test, I was surprised. As I said, I got 20, and a normal person, even after you eat something, should be between 4 to 7, maximum at 8 or 9 when you have eaten something. Mine was 20. I was in shock, to be frank, but I wasn't surprised. I kind of think I already knew, but I was telling a little lie to myself that I didn't have it. You know, I was young, I was strong, and it wouldn't fall upon me. So anyway, from that day I was shocked, and all of a sudden I started to go onto a diet with this 30 days sugar challenge. But a week after that, I went to the doctor, and just to get to confirm that if I had it or didn't have it. And a week after that, I already, well, kind of knew that I had it. Before I went to the doctor, as I said, I started this 30 days sugar challenge, which means that I am not supposed to eat anything which contains sugar or any kind of sweetenings or anything like that. So basically, no sugar at all. And that was the start of my journey to where I become today, or where I am today. Um, right after a week or two, after I stopped eating sugar, I noticed a lot of changes. I lost weight, around 5 kilos, something like that. When I started this, I weighed somewhere around 120, and today I'm weighing 91 to 92, so almost 30 kilo has lost. But I'm coming to that part yet. Um,
Okay.
but besides that, after like a week or two, I stopped drinking coffee. And here in Sweden, and I was a huge coffee drinker, somewhere around between 5 to 8 cups a day. I never really understood the reason why I needed it. I told myself that I liked it, I enjoyed it, but that's not the truth. Um, I was lying to myself. I didn't like the coffee actually. I I thought I needed it, but I never needed it. Now that I've stopped using, after that one, I just woke up one day. I stopped drinking coffee altogether. So basically, this 30 days challenge was the first step towards the new diet I'm keeping right now. So my journey started a little bit slowly. And after that, I stopped eating meat for 30 days. I kept this like a challenge for me to stop, 30 days. That was um, that was the reason why I kept going, because I wanted to see how far I can go. So for each step I took, I kept continuing this 30 days. So 30 days without meat, then 30 days completely vegan. So, and I continue always with this no sugar, of course. So I stopped eating totally like candy, chips, any kind of sweet things, all that kind of sort. It was difficult, very difficult actually, because nowadays here in the I'm not going to say the Western world, well, the Western world anyway, a lot of the product contains sugar. Almost very few product does not contain any sugar unless it's vegetables and so forth. But a lot of product that you buy on supermarkets contain sugars, and I'm surprised that there is so much of it. I never thought it was until I started reading it. But anyway, so it wasn't until I think like, yeah, in June or July, I started this completely vegan and started to eating more right, which we are so that's right. So until today, I've lost, yeah, approximately 30 kilos, sorry. So I'm 91, 92. I'm much more healthier. I'm much more stronger. I train even more. And yeah, I'm using more weights than I ever did. And I'm grateful, thanks
So,
be to God, that I'm here.
okay, so first of all, your training timing became like much more longer. Like you started to do more exercises. It
Yes,
became like more flexible.
yes, I became more flexible. I mean, the weight I lost was the fat around me, and I started to build a little bit. I started to build more muscles actually when I've lost. Now that I lost a lot of weight, and so I'm more energetic, more flexible, higher rep, more weights. Like I become so much stronger. It's amazing. And just to give like a detail of my kind of diet I'm eating right now is the morning I have this. I take this baking soda in the morning. Half an hour after that, I take honey water, which is a tablespoon, and with in half a liter of water, as accordingly. And then half an hour after that, I eat one kind of fruit, either it's apple, pomegranate, or yeah, any kind of fruits, whatever I find available here in the season. So I eat like maybe 3 to 4 apples during the day. Then I wait another 4 hours, somewhere between 3 and 4 hours before I eat my lunch. And my lunch always contains of first salad, raw salad, any kind of salad it could be, like carrots, tomatoes, lettuce. Yeah, I mix it all together. And after that, I eat my proteins, which could be in either lentils, bean, whatever that can mean. This is how I do it. Some other people may
Mm-hmm.
join to eat something else, other kind of proteins, but I enjoy it this way. And yeah, then I wait another 4 hours, and then I eat my evenings, I eat my dinner, and that consists of this practically the same thing, which is a salad, 60% or 70% salad, and then my carbs. It could be either potatoes or rice or grilled vegetables or anything like that together, and that's basically it. That's what I eat during the day, and I eat more today than I ever did before, which is amazing. But I always
Yeah.
keep, but I always keep this more of the greens, less the carb. So 60 to 70% raw diet, which is salad, lettuce, and so forth, and 30 or 40% proteins or carbs.
Okay, so um, like one more important thing that you're eating compatible, which means like you're not mixing proteins with carbs, like cooked carbs.
No, yeah, that's exactly yes. I keep this, and I found that it was so much easier. And when I started eating in this way, I found it was much more easier for the body to actually absorb everything and
Digest, yeah.
digest. Thank you. Um, to digest and even like the body absorbing it, and like you're feeling the energy. And I can tell you, like,
Excuse me?
yeah. So I found it a lot more. The body found it a lot more easier to digest, to absorb, and also, which is kind of
Yeah,
strange,
sorry.
which I didn't actually. I kind of noticed it the first couple of weeks after I started becoming not becoming a vegan, but having a vegan diet, and is that I had a lot of more energy. And just keep in mind, my kind of work is that I go up early in the morning and spend almost 9 to 5 kind of day in the office, and then still have a lot of energy to go to the gym. And I do a lot of heavy trainings, which is like powerlifting, a lot of deadlifts, a lot of free weights, heavy dumbbells, and still have all the powers to continue with my training and even harder, doing more reps, more and more agile, more flexible, and then come home and yeah, I'm not tired.
Okay, and tell me, please, one more thing I want to tell for people who are listening, like eating compatible, not mixing proteins with cooked carbs is very important in a way that we need special digestive liquid for digesting the proteins, and the other type of liquid we need for digesting the cooked carbs and bread and everything, which you're not eating now bread, but in general. Like, so when we chew both of the materials together, we're having like some kind of misunderstanding in our digestive system. So we're producing at the same time like some acid and some alkaline at the same time. So they are like neutralizing each other. And basically, we don't have any good liquid for digestion. And that's why when people eat, for example, bread and cheese or some lentils with bread or like with cooked pasta or something, that's very fast making them like fed up. They feel like they're done. And they think that it's very productive, it's good food, that's why they feel full. But in general, what's happening is their digestive system is kind of like blocked,
Yeah.
and they think that okay, we're very fast became like full, it's very good. but that's not what's happening in reality.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to ask you, so like your these blood tests, how they are now, and how long it's already you're keeping like stable results.
Yeah, so the first when I went to the doctor, when I did the test, they have different kind of scales. One of those scales is a long time blood sugar, and the long time blood sugar is supposed to be between 20, somewhere around 20 and 40 milliliters per micromilliliters per liter in your blood, and that's the long term. When I first did my test, first time I did the test in May, mine was 88, which is the double. Even the doctors were
Yeah.
shocked. I was shocked too because I didn't feel that I had it. I think because of my diet, my previous diet, I was numb to feel it. As an example of what I'm talking about, as I mean numbness, it's one part of the test of testing. I mean, if you have diabetes or not, is to check whether your insulin production is in a normal level or not. And one way to do it is to stress test your body. And the way they did it was they asked me to drink a half liter of Coke, Coca-Cola, and then they will see how my body react to it. And keep in mind, I didn't eat any sugar for 30 days or anything like that. So when I did take the test, my whole body became went kind of crazy. They didn't know what to going to do with it. They didn't know what they were supposed to do with a lot of sugar, the sugar level. So my legs couldn't carry me anymore. Started shaking. I got like the system was like shocked. They didn't know what to do. And that was a sign to me, this thing like, wow, like, wow, this is what sugar does to your body, like kind of epiphany. So that was a great moment. But anyway, since I start from the day I start to eat it, just vegan diet, have a vegan food, my blood sugar level. For example, I went to Greece, and before I went to Greece, I went to check my blood level, sugar level, and to keep in mind that it hasn't even passed 3 months from May to August because I went in September. Barely 3 months, and my sugar level was down to within the limit range, which is between 20 and 40. I was 32. And my blood sugar level when you wake up was between 4 or 6, sorry, 4 or 6, and that has been keeping stable on so far. Even today, when I first got the diagnosis, they told me to eat 4 pills a day, 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Since I did the first checkup in August, I've cut it down to a half, and I'm going to do my second checkup in November, and hopefully by the grace of God and keeping on this diet, I will cut it down even one more. So I eat only 1 pill a day because even today, sometimes I even forget that I need the pill. I don't feel that I need it. I don't feel that the sugar level is risen up. And even if I do eat something, for example, if I eat a lot of potatoes, which is contain a lot of sugar and it's super bad for diabetes, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't cause any high risen sugar level or anything. I eat a lot of rice. I know you're not supposed to do it, but sometimes you do it. You can't help yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect me, or it doesn't affect me as much. So sometimes I forget to take the pills. Sometimes I don't feel I need the pills. I just take it just because. So it's kind of like a dilemma that I don't even really know what uh, does the pill help me or not. I think it does in the long term, but I think mostly it's because I pray doing a lot of meditation, and a lot of prayers, and the food and exercising, but mostly the
Okay.
food.
Okay, so about the prayers and meditation, I want to tell like the very important aspect of our work. that basically diabetes it and many other like 99% of like issues, not just diabetes, it has psychological and the spiritual part of it, which means that by correcting and fixing the food diet and also the physical, the workouts, everything we do like to be healthy, that's just the physical part. We have the mental part of our health. So right now we're working about this part also. So like after 1 year or somehow after some time you will finish this cleanse and everything. You will basically, I hope, and maybe also I'm sure you hope that you will not gonna go back to the wrong diet. Like you will eat healthy, but at the same time you will eat maybe bread, or you will let yourself to eat something not that strict, and
Yeah.
it will not gonna go back so our goal is like to put you in this kind of stage where you will not gonna roll back with your health to old situation, and basically you will have some solid basement already with, and
Yeah, absolutely.
the mental and the spiritual is very very important here, because like many people, from my experience, what I see, they do the right diet, quite strong, strict diet. They have some results, but because they are not solving the real issue, the mental and the spiritual issue, they after some time they roll back to what they've got. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but anyway, like they're not keeping the result. And for that we need to fix the spiritual aspect as well to the right point. And therefore, as you say, like the prayings and the meditations are very very important part of our work.
Absolutely. No, you actually make a like solid point there, and about me going back to the old ways. Like that's like going back to how I did it before. There's no going back to that part because I, what I've like the results I've seen, the results I gained, how much I worked. I mean, how much effort I put into it. It's not even worth it. Going back to the old ways. I mean, this is an eye opener for me. I gotta be frank. This is an eye opener to me. Sure, there's still some difficulties passing. People, restaurants selling meats. The sweet smell of it because I was a heavy meat eater. I mean, I love the smell and all of that part. So it's a challenge. It's a daily challenge, and I think with meditation and also with dedication and meditation and prayers to God and to Jesus Lord Christ Almighty, um, I'm able to do it. I'm able to. And also one other aspect, which when I started this, which was on, especially I was working with you, I believe, was on the 22nd of September or 21st, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I stopped using tobacco, Swedish tobacco,
Yeah.
which is in English called snuff, which you put under in your mouth and you keep it there for a certain amount of time. It's a lot more heavier and containing a lot more nicotine than cigarettes, but I also smoked before. And yeah, I've stopped using that, and I feel fine. I haven't had any real major issue with it. Surely there was some in the beginning, like the really need and want for it was still there, but now it's much more easier to contain and much more easier to handle. And I can also say that it's a lot of due to prayers. I pray every day to continue for me to keep on doing what I'm doing, to show me the way, to show me the spiritual, give me the spiritual power, because you need the spiritual power to be able to deal with this kind of stuff, because there's a lot of temptation around you. There's a lot of temptation it's gonna fall upon you. So you need the spirit. You need the power. You need the Lord. You need Jesus Christ in your life. That's what I believe in.
Okay, so one more observation from my side. I will add that basically what's happening is when you're correcting your food diet and you're eating more like a lighter vibration food, nothing heavy, nothing like low, then all these kind of like bad habits and everything, you're starting to feel them way more stronger. They're like a negative effect,
Yeah.
and it's more easier to give up because when people eat meat, they drink alcohol, they eat cakes and these sorts of like low things, low vibration things. Because what's the difference between low and high vibration? High vibration is the raw food, which is like very light. It's contains life inside. It's basically you eat tomato, you put the tomato in the ground, it contains the seeds, it will grow. It's like it's literally contains the life inside. And the cakes and the meat and all the rest is kind of like a dead food. So when you're eating like all the time like nice vibration foods, it gives you this change of your own vibration. So you immediately start to feel what you couldn't feel before. Like before, it was like more or less normal, many like bad habits. And with the changing, so when we're changing the food diet to higher vibration foods, it's like way more easier to see our issues. It's becoming like more visible, and it's more chance to give up. What basically happened with your case. So we will. Uh, I believe like we will keep on informing uh, our auditorium like what's going on, and
I just gotta mention
if you
one more
feel like
thing.
there is, say again.
I just gotta mention one more thing. I stopped drinking alcohol too.
Yeah,
And
yeah, of
it's
course.
I'm not stopped drinking alcohol, but more like I don't feel the taste of alcohol anymore. And I strongly the more I follow this diet, the further I get it from wanting to drink alcohol, because I don't see the need for it. And one of the most key aspects for me when it comes to this kind of diet and this kind of thing, it's an eye opener. It gives you the benefit of start to challenge everything. You're like, do you really need this? Do I really need to have this Coca Cola? Do I really need to have this candy? Do I really need to have these chips? Like, it start to give you like, do you really need it? And right now, I'm very satisfied. I'm telling you, like, I eat a very poor choice of diet. I mean, it's just sometimes it's just salad and lentils, and I'm so happy when I'm done. I'm full.
Yeah, because we're not, in general, we're not questioning usually what we eat and why we eat. It's just habits, and also the bad quality food like Coca-Cola and some burgers and so on and so on, sugar containing stuff. They're all they're making like habit very easy. Like it's becoming a habit very easy. You get used to bad stuff, but you never will gonna get used to carrots or tomato or I don't know, like lentils. It's just food. Like it's just normal food which you can eat one day, like kidney beans. You can eat one day lentils without any passion or any some kind of like side effects, like, oh, I'm craving for lentils. It's like you're fine,
Yeah,
you can eat this or that.
and also what it also gave me, it was, as you mentioned a little bit. It's like First, I put a lot of emphasis on the food aspect. I put a lot of emphasis on it's supposed to be this kind of meat, this kind of pizza, this kind of burger. Put a lot of emphasis on the actual food. But I forgot to see what the food is supposed to do, and it's supposed to give me energy. And that is also something I've been seeing and showing, seeing the results of. As I said before, just eating this kind of simple food gives me a lot more energy. I'm not tired after work. I'm not. Today I sleep much better. I sleep less hours and I have more energy. I sleep more hours than I
And
have.
quality of the sleep is better.
Pardon me?
The quality of the sleep is
Oh,
also
yes,
better.
yes. The quality of the sleep is much better. I don't snore anymore. I keep my watch on. I have like a smartwatch that keeps give me all the details during it, and in general, that says my sleep is significant, much better, significant. Um, yeah, and the sleeping part provides you the energy also. You get to sleep, you eat, so it's a whole aspect.
Yeah. So, as I told you, like just a minute ago, we keep people informing how it goes. And this is what I want to do in general. Like there are like some other people with whom I used to work. They had psoriasis and other issues, and I want to do like multiple videos. Maybe like 1 year after, 2 years after that, this person will speak and tell that basically 2 years passed after the treatment, and what kind of like basically foods they were eating. Maybe they did some mistakes or like some time they switched to more heavier stuff, how it affected, and what kind of issues they have now or they don't have any issues. So like this is good for people like to see that it's not just one time video, but it's like something that you can
Yeah, in
continuously
progress.
see what's going on.
Yeah, in progress. Yeah, absolutely. And as I said before, as we you mentioned, I mean, it's good to some other people who maybe needs the support, and it's easy. And diabetes is one of the most common diseases. Many people has it, but many people don't have it. No one doesn't have it, and it's because of our lifestyle. And if you think that your Western lifestyle or that you have a busy lifestyle, it's going to stop you from achieving, like trying to help you. Just that's nonsense because I have the same lifestyle, I have the same thing, and to be frank, I see more benefits now than ever. Doesn't matter whether you work 9 to 5, you just gotta change the way you eat. Just change the way what you eat and how your mentality, how you're mentally prepared. And as I said, this will not give me a physical benefit, it will give me work benefit because I can focus on work much better, focus on tasks much better. I'm not easily, angered anymore, and it brought a lot of benefits. So, but absolutely, let's shoot like making a big progress video. Absolutely.
Okay, Jean-Pierre, John, thank you for the braveness to share your knowledge and your experience because from my experience it's a unique thing. Not everybody is ready to share the experience of the issue. So it's very brave from your side, and I want to tell from the all the listeners from their side that thank you for your support and this step. And we will keep in touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank yourself, and I hope that, as I said, it's going to be work. Progress is going to be better and better. That's the guarantee. I feel it. I believe in it.
Okay, so to be continued.
To be continued. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Bye.